Hey you guys, so today we are going to be duping TreeHut's Tropical Mango Sugar Scrub. So we do have our own labels, so we're just going to make it with like our own labels and we're just going to try to dupe it. This is a DIY, do it yourself. We have our liquid Castile soap and our vegetable glycerin. As you guys know, TreeHut's Sugar Scrub is mainly made up of glycerin. You can't really see it like that. So the first thing we're going to do is just spray down our station with some alcohol. We already sprayed down our counter and I like to spray my gloves because I like to make sure my gloves is free of germs. Now we're just gonna wipe that down, wipe it down, make sure everything is good and clean. You know, I'm always using this bowl because, you know, I stay getting things done. So we're just gonna air that out. And then after that, we're just going to make sure our hands is dry, our gloves is dry. And then we're gonna add the 2 bowls of sugar. I think I only just need 1. So that's what I was gonna do. So I'm just gonna add 1 bowl of the sugar. And I wanted to make sure that I had the right beads. These beads are way smaller, so I didn't know if I needed that orangey color or that like brownish orange. So I noticed that the brown orange color was more of a go and that fit more, so that's what I was going to use. So I'm now putting my first bowl of sugar in there, and then I have the coconut mango scent from Flaming Candles, since this is a tropical mango scent. And then we're going to add our Castile soap. I was trying to pull out the stopper, but I didn't know how to pull it out. I tried to get the back of my spoon to take it out. It wasn't coming out. A little piece came off and I was still struggling. I didn't want to break my nails, but got it off. And now we're just gonna pour that in there. And it's like the color is already in the Castile soap, so it's like kind of like editing it for me, so I don't have to add much color, but I'm still gonna put a little bit more because I like my sugar scrubs to be more on the wetter side, like, you know, not too like harsh. So I'd like to add some more glycerin, and then I'm just gonna mix it up with a cute little shovel scooper. I could have used the my whipper, but I just wanted to use the little shovel scooper. And then we're just mixing that in. I noticed that the consistency was like a harder consistency. So what you do when the consistency is too hard, like you see that, like it's not giving, and you see that consistency, it's more like runny. So I was just going to start to add more of the vegetable glycerin and just pour that in there, and I ran out, of course. So, but that should be good enough. I noticed that when you're making sugar scrubs, the more you keep whipping, the more the sugar will actually dissolve in the soap or vegetable glycerin or coconut oil, and then you'll get your more runny consistency. You just gotta keep mixing. So I just kept mixing and it came out good. It came out really runny, like just like TreeHut's one. Came out absolutely runny. And now I'm just looking for the color that I wanted to put so I can match it. So I like to start putting little dabs of color because I know that if I want to correct it, I can just correct it. So I just put little dabs of color and I just started to mix it. I noticed that I needed to put a little bit more, so I just put a little bit more and I just kept on mixing. So the consistency is good. It is runny, but I noticed that I still needed more color. And that's why I told you guys that I only start off doing a little bit of color, because say if I did a lot of color, it's no way for me to edit it. I would just have to do the whole thing over. So I just continue to mix that. And like I said, the more I'm mixing it is the more that it's getting runny. So it's really like duping that TreeHut runny type sugar scrub. Only thing I will say is that since I used the white sugar instead of like a clear type sugar, it's not going to come out like how you see TreeHut's one is. Now I'm just going to get my pipette and I'm just going to add a little bit, like 1 milliliter of the coconut mango scent, since you know this is only 1 sugar scrub jar. And then we're going to add our jojoba beads. So we're just going to add some of those, and then we're just going to start mixing that in with our little shovel scooper again. So the consistency definitely came out the way I wanted it to. It came out just runny as the TreeHut one. And I just wanted to add some more jojoba beads because you can't really see it because mine is more on the smaller side. It's like very small. So I just added more so that you could still see in the scrub more. And you see that color is starting to come out, but I'm definitely going to add some more color inside of this. Yes, but the consistency is perfect. I really like it. Look how smooth that looks. Almost looks like whipped cream. So I'm just going to add some more of that brown in, and like I said, I just needed a little dab more of it. And then I do have my orange just so that we can actually captivate that exact color instead of just dumping it in there like that. And we're gonna mix that up. Now I'm just adding my last few bits of brown because I still want the color to come out a little bit more on the brown side like that. Now I think it's starting to come out way more. I noticed that though, like I said earlier, since I didn't use brown sugar, which is like a see-through type of sugar, I used white sugar instead, that the color is going to be a little bit different. It's going to look almost the same, but it's definitely going to show differently. So now I'm just mixing that around, just admiring the consistency. I really, really, really like this consistency. I really like it so much. It looks like a whipped soap almost. It's really runny. Like, I really like this type of consistency instead of it being too hard, because you know when it's too hard, it will not rub well on the skin. Now I'm just going to get my scooper so we can scoop that up and put everything into this jar. So now I got my scooper and it's time to scoop. Oop, my little spoon was almost about to fall. Okay, so now I'm just scooping up that last little bit of sugar scrub because you already know at Shops in the Shades, everything has to be filled to the brim. So now we're just going to put our cap on it, and then we're going to put our little cute little custom labels on it. You know, I like when I put my labels on it that it's perfectly on there like that thing. And now we're just gonna put a little cute top label like how TreeHut has it. This one just says Shops in the Shades, but for some reason this label did not want to peel off, and I'm struggling, but yeah, it finally came off. So boom, took that off there and put it on there. Boom, bang, bada bing. Look how cute it looks. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think it matches? Do you think do we do that or what? Do you like it? Which one do you like more, TreeHut's or mine? Bang.